The Festival of Pacific Arts was started way back in 1972 by the Pacific Community, also known as SPC, to help preserve and promote the culture, heritage, and traditions of the Pacific Islands. We were lucky enough to catch up with a man who has made it his life goal and his mission to promote and share the ancient tradition of Tatao.
Hey, welcome to Sagan Koturan Chamorro, the beautiful venue here at the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts in Guam. This venue overlooks Tumon and the beautiful bay at Tumon. So wonderful site for this 12th Festival of Pacific Arts. And at this venue, this is where they're having the traditional arts, the exhibitions, and of course the demonstrations. Well, this afternoon we bring you to a very popular exhibition and demonstration at the Festival of Pacific Arts, and that is of course tattooing. And when you look back at the history of tattooing, the word tattoo first started in the 18th century when Captain James Cook, on his return from New Zealand and Tahiti, discovered the word tattoo, which is from the Polynesian name of tatau, which also means tattooing. So that's where the history of the word tattoo comes from. Very proud heritage, of course, Polynesian heritage from the word tatau. And I'm joined by Matafa Elia Autangavaya, who's also head of the Samoan delegation here that is demonstrating the beautiful art of tatau, the Samoan beautiful art of tatau. So welcome to the show. Just tell us a bit about what's happening here.
Well, as you know very well, this is one of our most unique culture, the tattooing in Samoa. And the reason why we bring it here is to show the Pacific and the world that we still have our very old methods of tattooing, the tools, the way we do it, the celebrations, and all the things that we respect the art. And that's why the chiefs have to sit around and celebrate by distributing a cover in a cover ceremony, praying to God to bless the one who's going to be a victim and help strengthen the hands and the feet of the tourists, and also to keep the victim strong throughout the process. So this is very respectful in our culture in Samoa. So by seeing that practice in that house there, in that hut, you would witness that that's the most traditional form of tattooing. No machines are used, only we have adopted the method of prevention of diseases, and that's because of, a lot of diseases being transmitted through blood and that. But the art is still practiced in our very, very old tradition way.
The tradition of tattooing in Samoa, does everybody get to have a tattoo, or who is it assigned to specifically? And just a bit about the history of tattooing. Why do you practice the tattooing?
The legend goes that two ladies from Samoa went to Fitiuta in Manua, the most eastern island of Samoa. When they were there, they saw that tattooing was practiced there in the Manua Islands. These two ladies were from the western Samoa, which is now independent. So they followed the tourists around and trying to learn and apprentice the methods and trying to grab the tools. But the legend goes that the artists there did not want them to practice. So it said that they just grabbed the basket of tools one night, and all the things, the suit and the shells used for, and they swam all the way down from Manua to the western side, bringing the tools with them. They came around and found the most suitable man to hand the basket of tools, and give him all the methods where they saw, and give him the authority to practice then that man was Sua in the island of Ubolu. And that's why we call our traditional artists of tattooing Sua. and that goes around the island. That's a name for the traditional tattooists. So when it first began, only the high chiefs of Samoa were allowed to be tattooed. Today, anyone who wishes to have the tattoo will only go and ask the tattooists. Yeah, and also in olden times, there was no money used. So we had to pay the tattooist with our Samoan arts, like mats, fine mats, other Samoan valuable crafts. These days, the payment for tattooing is usually money. Yeah. And it costs around about 5,000 Samoan tala for a tattoo, a male's tattoo, right from the back down to the knees. But for a lady, which is tattooed from the thighs down to the knees, it costs around about 1,500. So there's a change in the methods, especially celebrations and the beginning, celebrating the finishing time. There's a change. The way they make the tools, well, the needles there are made from the tusks of wild boar, the ones that are uncooked, hard to break. Yeah, we cut them and sharpen them into needle-like teeth, and that they are tied onto a shell, a tortoise shell, and then tie it to a stick. Yeah, and there you see the combs, the tattooing combs used to tattoo the people. The suit usually was made from a special nut, special nut. But nowadays we are using a special suit from overseas. Our Samoan tattooing is the patterns and the forms of things put on the tattoo. First of all, there's a picture of a boat right on the top at the back. People say that it just represents and tells about the boat that the two ladies who came with the traveled on. And then underneath there are lines which are said to be parts of a salmon fillet. Yeah. And then there are more patterns taking the form of shellfish and fish from the ocean and other environmental things that are included within the, like trees, mat patterns, and also tapa patterns. Yeah, and there's been a change. As you know, nowadays there are many artists who can create new forms of patterns. Now we have about, I think it's more than 10 tattooists now in our country, but they are the best here. We bring the best.
We hope you enjoyed our show today, and remember, join us every day for highlights of the beautiful 12th Festival of Pacific Arts. If you'd like to learn more about the festival, don't forget to check out our website at www.festpac.visitguam.com. Until tomorrow, Tofa and Arava.
What we own, what we have, what we share, united voices of the Pacific. Across the ocean, Pacific places, these islands lie pride of the earth. Rise all as one to reach the sky. With wealth of tongues and hearts abound, we welcome all our souls profound. What we own, what we have, what we share,